Are they on now? Check, check. Oh, still nothing. That's not ideal. Thanks, Mom. Y ahora, ok, está funcionando. Mom, what about now? Is that better? It sounds echoey in here. Yeah, I'm gonna see.
Test, test, test. Still. It's still about the same. It's got that echo. Oh. How about, can you hear? Oh, that sounds better, doesn't it? Does that sound better there? Yeah, it's not so tingy. Yeah, the guy was in there, and I'm like, please don't turn anything off. He goes, oh no, I'm a sound engineer. I know all these things. I'm like, okay.
Oh, the windscreen guy?
No, the last weekend, Sunday.
Oh, of course. I forgot that they were gonna be in here.
Yeah, we got new
Messing things. Yeah,
Yay.
nice, right?
Yeah. I mean, they deteriorate.
Still hearing. Turn it on early. Yeah. Okay. She says she's hearing some crackling.
Crackle. It's not what it's cracked up to be.
No? Dad says it's better. Okay. Thanks, Mom. Oh, man, we're echoey.
La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la.
It's like when the roadies do a sound check.
Yeah.
Dad says it's better.
Okay. Dan says it's better, it's better.
Is it better? Okay. It's fine. The sound guys are going to be in charge of doing sound at the holidays this year instead of me.
Oh, nice.
We put it into the rituals budget for this year, so.
Oh, nice.
And that will mean that, like, Steve won't have to futz with this microphone, and I won't have to deal with the turning up and turning down and the whole bit. So it'll be good.
Perfect.
Thank you. Is this a hint for me?
No, I made one last week, and I bought a pack of them. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna keep them there so I know where they are. Because we had that dinner.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yep. Okay. Oh, this is still echoey. Let's see. Test, test. Which one's that? This one. Test, test, test. How about now? How about now? That seems better. There it is. Now I sound like a person. Choo, 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 choo. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Bum, 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 bum. They were out here earlier today.
Yeah, I know they were by the side. Right.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I don't see any. I don't know what that was. I found it on the ground. Feels like something. Yeah. All right. Ooh. Oh, thank you. I was trying to get out of Carolyn's way. These are what I give to each of the kids for their B'nai Mitzvah. So if you go through it, it's like, yeah, it has the whole Torah course, like the whole thing, all commentary and the translation, and then it also has like highlights and like who said what about this, and hot drops. Yeah, it's good, right?
oh, it's butternut squash. Did you like it?
Ooh, I love that. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Good Shabbos. I'm so glad to be with all of you this evening. Hello, if you're watching from home. Parents, glad you're here. Shabbat shalom. I'm really excited to be celebrating this Shabbat, our last Shabbat before Rosh Hashanah, last Shabbat of the year. I'm thinking about what that means a lot. I mean, obviously, it's sort of what's on my mind right now. So, but I've just, the Shabbat before Passover is called Shabbat Hagadol, which means the Great Shabbat. And all these Shabbatot have all these different names, but this Shabbat does not have a name. And so I'm just thinking about this sort of. It sort of ends our year with a very quiet ending, going into the next weeks where we'll be here a lot celebrating and praying together. So I'm hoping for a quiet Shabbat. I'm using the name as a way to think that through. So we're going to continue with Ozi V'Zimrat Yah, which is on page 6. Ozi V'Zimrat Yah Vayehi li Lishua. Ozi V'Zimrat Yah Vayehi li Lishua. There we go. Is that any better? It feels reasonable to light candles this early, so we'll light them, and if you're at home, I invite you to light them with us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Good Shabbos, everybody. We made it. We made it through another week. We made it. Shalom Aleichem, our prayer of peace from the angels, is on page 10. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Boechem LaShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Malach, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Ni LaShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We're going to continue welcoming Shabbat with songs. Excuse me. Romemu is on the bottom of page 12, Psalm 99. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lecha kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu lecha kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu v'har kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu v'har kodsho. Lecha Dodi is on page 14. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. La lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, hishmi'anu el hameyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, v'shem el tiferet v'litchila la. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, ki hi mekor habaracha, merosh mikadem nasucha. Sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tchila la. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, ki va'orech kumiori, uri shir daberi, kevod Adonai lechni la. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. We rise and face the door as we welcome Shabbat into our midst. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvetzola, toch emunei am segula, boi chala. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. I'm feeling that too. We're going to continue with Baruch Hu, which is on page 17 or 18. I know you just sat down, but I invite you to stand up again. you be seated? Will you pray with me at the top of page 20 in the English? Somewhere at the fringes of night, the shadows of darkness soften, and earth comes alive with hints of light. My heart fills with fresh, bright hope, and the world stirs to give birth to color. Colors are secrets not seen in the dark, like the promise of God when darkness is visible. Creator, you who bring dawn from the darkness, break the used goblets of my yesterdays. Let me find wisdom in the shards and grow in knowledge of your eternal presence. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. Blessed are you, Almighty One, who makes the evenings fall. Amen. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta, Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shachbenu, Uvkumenu nasiach bechukecha, V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, Uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed, Ki chem hayenu, Ve'orech yameinu, Uvahem negeh yomam v'layla, Negeh yomam v'layla, Ve'ahavadcha al tasir, Mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael, Ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'otecha, ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher Anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha, Veshinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, b'shivtecha b'veitecha, u'v'lechtecha v'derech, u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha, u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu v'totafo b'neinecha, u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitacha, u'visharecha. Bottom of 24. Leman tizkeru v'asitahem et kol mitzvotai, v'tem kedoshim lelohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, liot lachem Elohim, ani Adonai Elohechem. Mi chamocha is on the following page. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha na'etzar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot sefele, nora tehilot sefele. Malachutecha ra'u v'necha, rokei oyam, libnei Moshe u'Miriam, Ze'elianu ve'amru, Ze'elianu ve'ameru, Adonai imloch le'olam ba'ad, Adonai imloch le'olam ba'ad. Yai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai, yai lai lai lai, yai lai 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 lai. Bene'emar kifat Adonai et Yaakov, ugalo miyad hazak mimenu, baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Oh, guide my steps and help me find my way. I need your shelter now. So wrap me in your arms and guide my steps and help me make this day a song of praise to you. So wrap me in your arms and guide my steps. Ashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. We're going to continue with the Amidah, which is on page 51, and I invite you to rise. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agid tehilatecha. Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah. invite you now to continue praying silently. You can use the words on the pages, the prayers of your heart. You can stand, you can sit, and we'll join back together in a few moments. Lefanecha Adonai Tzuri Adonai Tzuri Vegoali My friends, we are coming quickly to the end of the Torah scroll this week. In the Torah portion, which is a double portion this week, Moses is handing over the leadership to Joshua and says, if you follow God and do what you're supposed to do, there will be blessings on your people. 4 times throughout these, this handing down, or this, we call it the Shalshelet HaKabbalah, the chain of tradition. We talk about this at every bar or bat or b'nai mitzvah that I do, where we hand the Torah down from grandparents to parents to the child. The Shalshelet, the chain of the Shalshelet is chain, and Kabbalah is receiving. And it goes from, we talk about Moses to Joshua, and Joshua gives it to the prophets, and the prophets give it to the elders, and the elders give it to the people. Is that right?
Men of the Great Assembly.
Right, the men of the Great Assembly. Thank you. Yes. So the words that Moses uses are chazak ve'amatz, which means be strong and have faith. Be strong and believe. Chazak ve'amatz. And oftentimes you'll hear it used like a blessing. Go forward. Be strong and have faith or have courage. And it was really what I needed to hear this week. This week was a tough week in the news. It was a tough week for Israel. It was and then the holidays sort of bearing down on all sides. This is the week of stress for me, so I'm chazak ve'ematz, I can do it. Right, because it's not just about the you don't just need chizuk, you don't just need strength for leadership, right? You need it to get through everyday life, I think. And that idea of strength being so many things. Sometimes strength comes through vulnerability, or sometimes strength comes through honesty. Sometimes strength comes from saying, I don't know. Right? Being strong looks like a lot of different things. So being strong and have courage this week was you can get through this. But sometimes it's You can get through this. It's okay. Right? So I'm thinking a lot about that. Chazak ve'ematz, like, what does it mean when you wish somebody go forth with courage, the courage of Joshua? Because what Joshua had to do was step into the leadership role of a 120-year-old Moses who was leading the people from the outset, and from the moment of the leaving Egypt, and who was kind of one of God's favorites. Like, God and Moses had a lot of they had a face-to-face conversation, whatever that means. But really, they had a bush-to-face conversation, like a burning bush-to-face conversation. So I wonder how it would have felt to have to fill those kinds of shoes. Seems like it would be a daunting task. So to hear from the person whose shoes you're filling, chazak ve'ematz, like, be strong, have courage, go forward, you can do this, I believe in you. I think it's a pretty good blessing. And I also think it takes courage and strength to do the self-reflection that we're about to do over these next weeks. To stand in front of God and say, here are the things that I wish I had done differently. Here's what I'm looking at. Here's what I wish had happened. Here's, So as we go into this time of reflection and making amends and thinking about change, I wish you all chazak ve'ematz. May you be strong and have courage, have faith, and whatever strength looks like for you in this moment, I encourage you to lean into that, because it can look like so many different things. Chazak ve'ematz. Be strong, go forward, have courage. Shabbat shalom, everybody. We're going to pray now for some chizuk, some strength for our friends who are in need of healing of body and of mind and of spirit. We're thinking this evening of Joel Ben Moshe, Janice Book, Mickey Berg, Sharon Burns, Linda Tashbook, Cindy Silverman, Shani Lewins, Ted Golden, Wendy Demp, Erica Sade, Roth Pollock, Howard Weiss, Dorothy Halprin, David Sloan, Michael Tutt, Susan and Ben Ushatel, Gianluca Bruno, and of course the Bebout family, Josh, Johanna, and Yannick, and Yulin. If there's anybody else you're thinking of this evening whose name you'd like to share with our community that you're praying for their healing, I invite you to either rise or raise your hand, share those names aloud. And if you're at home, I invite you to share those names out loud in your space as well. Thanks, Jan. We join together in a prayer for healing on page 67 at the top. Misheberach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing, with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Before we continue with our service, Julie, I believe you're up. Let's see, how does it, yeah, okay, perfect.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and our members, I'd like to extend a special welcome to all of our congregants and anyone visiting us this evening. The Tikkun Olam Committee has organized a community volunteer opportunity weekend that is tomorrow and Sunday. So tomorrow, Forgotten Harvest is 1 to 4 p.m. 25 volunteers are needed. Children 10 to 16 are welcome with a parent. Forgotten Harvest is at 15,000 West 8 Mile Road, Oak Park. Please go to our website to sign up to volunteer. On Sunday, the 29th, Yad Ezra food delivery, that will be from 10 until noon. Yad Ezra is located at 2850 West 11 Mile Road in Berkeley. There are 2 cars needed to deliver food to those in need. Please contact Dan Kryza, 248-703-1464 to volunteer. And our Sundays at Shul program, this Sunday at 10 a.m., how you can help make sure the November election runs smoothly. Join CST member Erica Parisman, who is a senior advisor with Promote the Vote in Michigan. She'll give information how to get involved in nonpartisan election protection work. And tomorrow night, September 28th, join Rabbi Elisha for Selichot and Havdalah service at CST, that's at 7:30. High holy days are upon us. Please join us for Tashlich at JC Park on Friday, October 4th at 11 a.m. If you're interested in joining us for Break the Fast on October 12th, please note that the deadline to register is Monday, September 30th. Shabbat Shalom.
So tomorrow night, Slichot, it will be candlelit. There is definitely going to be fire involved. It's going to be wonderful. So please join us. I think it's one of the more meaningful services of the year. It's so lovely, and we're in here by candlelight, and it's dark, and it's beautiful. And now that it's so late in the year, we'll really have Havdalah in the dark. So it will be a lovely evening. And then throughout the holidays, you know the schedule and stuff. We'll need help with a bunch of different things, including building the sukkah. So if you're interested in helping us with that, which I know is a few weeks from now, but not that many weeks. So let us know. We could use your help for sure. Okay. We are going to continue with Aleinu, which is on page 74. I invite you all to rise. לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו ככם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. I'll invite you to Be seated for a moment. I'm on page 77. After a while, we learn the subtle difference between holding a hand and chaining a soul. And we learn that love doesn't mean leaning, and company doesn't always mean security. And we learn that kisses aren't contracts, and presents aren't promises. And we begin to accept our defeats with our heads up and our eyes straight forward, and we learn to build all our roads on today, because tomorrow's ground is too uncertain for plans, and futures have a way of falling down in mid-flight. After a while, we learn that even sunshine burns if we ask too much. So, we plant our own gardens and decorate our own souls instead of waiting for someone to bring us flowers. And we learn that we really can endure, and that we really are strong, and that we really have worth. And we learn, and we learn. With every goodbye, we learn. This week, we recall the yard sites, the anniversary of the deaths of Maury Lesson, father of Joan Firestone, Gertrude Grushke, mother of Nancy Schumann, Faye Lundy Parisman, mother of Erica Parisman, Michael Siegel, father of Marguerite Weiner, Bessie Rose Fox, mother of Shel Bellinson, Richard Sweet, father of Ben Sweet, Ichi Hayashi, father of Amiko Hayashi, Sam Richelieu, father of Rebecca Anders, Lillian Silverberg, mother of Alice Horning, and Geraldine Yates, sister of Carolyn Comey. If there's anybody else you're remembering this evening whose name you'd like to share with our community, I invite you to do that. We rise and join together for the Kaddish Tom, the Mourner's Kaddish, which is on page 78. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divara chirute v'yamlich malchute, be'chayechon uvyomechon uchaye d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru, amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal, shmei dekudasha brichu. Le'ela minko birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran ve'alma v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. May the source of peace bring peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved here and everywhere, to which we say, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. We're going to join together in a little Kiddush and Motzi. So will you say that with me? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.